Hello, good evening. Good evening, everybody. I hope here I am well connected. Let me just make sure that my team are all online before I start this webinar. Um, I'm really sorry. I want to confirm that I have everybody connected and okay, great. Thank you so much. I want to just start by making an introduction. My name is Mustapha Njie, and I'm the uh, CEO of TAF Africa Global, as most of you would know. And here today we are about to start a webinar for 1 hour to answer questions about buying properties here in the Gambia at TAF City. As probably most of you would know, TAF City, it's a live, work, and play development, which is going to have about 5,000 residential homes, plus other amenities, meaning commercial, agricultural, educational, and so many other facilities that you will find in a new city. It is both a smart and a green city. And so far, we have developed, we've sold about 300 and something units in 3 of the estates. The way it is designed, we've designed it in such a way that we have clusters of estates. The first estate is called Bena. As you know, those who are Gambian, in Wolof, Bena means one. So the first estate is called Bena. The second estate is called Didi. And the third estate is called Saba. Didi means two in Fula, and then in Saba, it's three in Mandinka. So far, we have sold the first estate, sold out, and people are living there. And this comprises of about 60 units of 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, and 4-bedroom bungalows. And then we have also 2-story buildings. People sometimes they call it duplexes, which are a 3-bedroom and 4-bedroom. In Didi, we have about 80 units, and these 80 units are almost all sold out. Some people have started living there. We only have the main infrastructure, which is the road, to complete. But otherwise, there's power, there's water supply, and there are people who are living there. But our target is that by the 1st of October, we should be able to finish everything in Didi. The third estate is called Saba, and in Saba, we're building it in clusters. Now, the first cluster of about 35 units has been sold out, and our target is to have it all finished by December. The fourth, we have the second and the third cluster, which we are selling, and then we'll give you the timeline when it will be delivered. We now have the fourth estate, which is called Baki. Baki in Jola means 4, or Sibaki. It is called 4. That is number 4. And we are selling now sites and services. Simply, what it means is that we're developing all the infrastructure, just like all the other estates. But we sell you a service plot. The plots are fenced, gated, and then there'll be electricity and water supply, and then fence it all off, gate it, and then you can build on your own. These are the sites and services. So this is so far what we're engaged in. So far, also we have already contracted out or got into partnership with Star Oil, and a land was provided for them, and they have now built and completed the petrol station. This is where we are as an introduction. We are now about 36 minutes into this webinar. And let me just see, according to the program, what we had programmed, where we should be by now. Let me just take the opportunity to thank all of you who's connected. So far, 65 people have connected. We thank you for this. And I think I should also give you about the vision of TAF City. First was the introduction, which I have done, and the vision, then the progress. So we will go all the way to 7:45, and then we will open up. I'll then go into the questions. Some of you had sent questions before, but if you have any, please drop it on the question space so that we can take it up. Both on well, not both, but on the lines that you are connected, which is Facebook. We are connected on my personal account, also Facebook on the company account, TAF Africa Global. We are also on LinkedIn and on YouTube, both my account and the TAF Africa Global account, and also on Instagram. So please, if you have any question about buying a house in TAF City, please drop it in. And same applies to those who are connected on TikTok. Today, I am connected live on the TAF Africa Global account. Since it's a corporate business, that's why we're connected here. So we are seeing all the compliments coming in, but those who are interested in buying, please send in your inquiries. We've also had some questions that came before, and we will try and respond to those as we move on. So for the vision, the reason why we're building TAF City is that obviously there's a demand for housing everywhere. I mean, it's not only in the Gambia, but throughout the world, but more so specifically in Africa. There's a serious housing shortage. We started initially by building estates, but now we thought that, look, rather than just building estates, we're going to start building cities. And in the cities, it's live, work, and play. So this started about 2 years ago when the President of the Republic of the Gambia laid the foundation stone, and we started works on site. So to date, I have told you what we have done already, and I would probably now go on to the some of the questions that were sent before, so that I can now take it off from there and get also the sales and marketing, our sales and marketing manager, Mr. Ceesay, to respond to some of the questions that we had before. So this is the vision behind TAF Africa Global. And as I said, we started 2 years ago, and so far, people are living there. I will just quickly, excuse me, I need to enter this. I'm using another device here. So I will probably get my operators to send in some of the questions that we have so that we can respond to it. So Ceesay is on. There are 75 of you already connected. Ceesay, probably you should start and just respond to some of the questions about pricing. So please go ahead, Mr. Ceesay. This is Modou Lamin Ceesay, the sales and marketing manager.
Thank you so much, MD, for that great introduction.
I can hear you.
My name, yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Ceesay? I cannot hear
Mr.
Ceesay. But
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I cannot hear you. You are muted, Mr. Ceesay. I cannot hear you. I don't know whether others can hear you.
No.
I can't hear you. But let me go through the question. So maybe Ceesay will try and fix his audio. Somebody sent in and says, do you give out service plot land for a loan? Well, we have payment plans, and the service plots. Ceesay, I cannot hear you. Let me just see whether it's my volume. Ceesay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I can hear you now. It was my volume. Yeah, I can hear you.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone, and good evening from the Smiling Coast of Africa. Keep going. MD, okay?
Yes, go ahead. Yeah. The first question, Ceesay.
Excellent.
The first question says, do you give out service plot land for a loan?
No, we don't give. We have payment plans, like with service plots. We have up to 36 months payment plan, and you can start with a minimum deposit of 10%, and then the rest can be spread to 36 months.
Okay, and the price? What's the price of the service plot?
Yes, and the price at the moment today is from $14,000 to $28,000. That's the price range, and the standard plot sizes are between 250 square meters to 500 square meter. Locally, the 250 square meter will be like 10 meters by 25, and 500 square meter will be 20 meters by 25. We have some sizes that are 15 meters by 25, 12 meters by 25 as well. Basically, those are the standard sizes.
Yes. Can you give us in Dalasi? What is the Dalasi price on the most affordable?
Yeah. The most affordable one is $937,500.
Okay, and then you pay what, 10% down?
You need about 94. Yeah, that's about 94,000.
Okay, great. Let's go to the next question. The next question says, how much is the cost for 2-bedroom bungalow? Okay, it's on the board.
Yes, the 2-bedroom bungalow. Yes. Okay, the 2-bedroom price starts from $59,000. $59,000 all the way to $72,000.
Okay, so the most affordable 2-bedroom is $59,000.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to the next question.
Yes.
The next question
says, how much is your empty plot of land? I think we've just mentioned that.
Yeah, about $940,000 is. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's move on to the next.
Yes. Yeah, the next question is I bought a house in Sabah, but I'm not sure when I am going to receive my keys. That's for you, MD.
Yeah, Sabah, the first cluster of Sabah will be ready by December. So the first cluster all will be ready and serviced. We're working there now. But December is when you will get your keys. The next question.
Next question says, how much would it cost a 3-bedroom story?
3 bedroom is a
That would
binta,
be,
isn't it? How much is a binta?
yeah, that's a Binta, 3 bedroom story. Yeah, Binta, yeah, 166 square meter. It comes with a living room, kitchen. All 3 bedrooms are en suite with a study or office, yeah, with balconies. It's 166 square meter, and the price ranges between 144,000 US dollars to $150,000.
Okay.
Yes.
Next question.
The next question is, what are the requirements? All right. I believe this will depend on the type of payment plan the customer is willing to or desires to go in for. Like for the mortgage, we are offering about 5 different payment methods. To start with, the mortgage the mortgage requirements are split into 2 different categories, like the employees and the business people or self-employed. If if you are an employee, you will be required to provide your employment confirmation letter or contract. You will also be required to produce your most recent 3 months salary slips. This will give the bank the opportunity to evaluate your finances as compared to the property that you wish to purchase. You will also be required to provide your proof of address. And if you don't have an account with the bank, we will have to assist you open an account with the bank, which is Trust Bank Gambia Limited. Yeah. So basically, these are the few requirements that one would need to uh, uh, qualify for you to be, or for the bank to qualify you for the mortgage. And with other payments, like the in-house payments, like with outright payment, all you will be required to do is provide a valid copy of your passport and your TIN, fill out reservation, and then and that's it. Those are just it. Then we do the sale agreement, and that's it. And the 12 months and the 24 months equally the same thing. These are all in-house payments. The 12 to 24 months are interest-free payments, and the only requirement that one needs is valid passport copy and your TIN. The reason we ask for your passport and your TIN are for documentations like title deeds. When we have to register your titles, we will need to have your valid passport and your TIN to be able to register your title deed. So basically, these are the few requirements one will need to have to be able to uh, get a property.
Okay, next question.
Yes. Okay. How are the monthly payments determined after initial down payment? The monthly payment is basically determined by your choice of property. As I said in the beginning, the current price list of a properties is the lowest is 59,000 US dollars and the highest is $168,000. And this consists of 2 bedroom bungalows, 3 bedroom bungalows, 4 bedrooms, story buildings, and so. So basically, depending on one's choice of property, that's how your monthly payment is determined.
Okay, so go on now. Next question.
Yeah. Yeah, it says what data speeds are available at TAF City location, about 100 MB. It's a Gamtel fiber optic.
Okay, 100 Mbps. Okay,
Yes.
on average, why do you build your room so tiny or small? Now, Per, selling the product is a matter of choice. We have opted to develop affordable housing, and affordable housing is based on budget. This is a budget house. So if you want to buy luxury or you want to buy something bigger, the choice is yours. There are people who are building bigger houses, so you can just buy from them, or you can buy your own land and build a mansion if you wish. But we are doing our houses to these sizes. We have a variety. I mean, we start from 49 square meters to almost 200 square meters, all based on price. So saying that a room is tiny or small is very relative. But so far, we thank God that people are buying it, but we are doing this because we want it to be affordable and still maintain quality. Thank you. Let's go on to next. Okay, range of prices in US dollars. Ceesay,
Yeah,
we say
range
we
of
start from
prices
59. Yeah.
59. Yes. Yeah,
From
59,000 US
from
dollars to
$59,000.
168,000 US dollars.
Okay, so you've heard him. The range is from $59,000 to $168,000. Okay. Next question, please.
Deposit and payment process. Is it cash or upfront? We have both. We are offering like 5 different payment options. I think I mentioned it in my few minutes ago, but just to repeat, we are offering like mortgage up to 10 years. With that, you will be required to do a minimum deposit of 25%, and then the rest, the bank can finance that for you, and you pay that over a period of 10 years, 120 months. The other payments that we have, that's of course upfront or outright. It comes with some benefits of discounts. Like at the moment, if you are buying outright today, we should be able to give you up to 15%. We have a summer offer of 10% that ends in 30 days on the 30th of September. And if you purchase within this period on outright, you can get up to 15%. And 15%. And all the other payments, you can get 10%.
Okay, great.
Yeah, that's the
So
12
next
months,
question.
12 months to 24 months. Yes.
Yes, can
All
the
right.
east side overspread your? Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, hi, then. Yes. Then actually, at the moment, our standard payment options is up to 24 months. Yeah, and the 24 months is an interest-free payment option for you. That's what we have for now. If you want to go anything beyond this, you will have to go through the mortgage, which is a longer term, up to 10 years, with only a minimum deposit of 25% of the property value.
Okay, great. Next question.
Yes.
Yeah.
The next question is do you have apartment complex in TAF City? No, we don't have apartment complex. For now, we don't think there's a demand. But in the future, where there's a demand, then we will have apartments. But for now, there's no demand. Then the next questions.
Okay.
That's cheese as well.
Yes, it says, can you tell me about the service plot once I finish the payment plan. Can you help me build it?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We can
Yes.
build it. Yeah. Yeah, we can. Okay, next question.
Okay. The next question is, in your prediction, how much do you think a plot of land will cost at TAF City in 3 years? 20 by 20 or 15 by 20?
Well, that is very difficult to answer. I mean, we cannot predict what values will be. I mean, it depends on a lot of things. We can only tell you about our prices now. So let's go to the next question. Is that it?
That's it.
Yeah, that's all we
So
have.
that's it,
That's all
yeah.
we have. Yeah.
So very quickly, let me go now onto the screen. There are still questions there. And some are compliments. So I will just quickly try and answer, respond to questions and not, acknowledge the compliments. So let me see. Uncle with $1 or $2 million says, which compound can I get? Ibrahim Ajaita is on Facebook. Yes, you can get a service plot. You can get a service plot. So again, those of you who are connected and asking, you can send an email to info@tafafricaglobal.com. I'm sure my staff will type the number there, or their numbers are also going to be typed out, so you can contact them by WhatsApp. It will be on the screen soon. You will have the numbers and all the contacts, so you can always send for inquiries. So somebody says, watching live from Senegal, Dakar, about a Sierra Leonean who interested in buying a house and 2 bedroom. Yes, next week this time we're going to host a webinar about Sierra Leone. So tomorrow we'll go into details about Sierra Leone. So we have, Usman said, I am a Gambian currently living in the US. However, I am very concerned about the down payment and payment plan for different houses. Unfortunately, this is the best that we can do because we cannot control inflation. So unfortunately, that's the best we can do so far. Sorry, I've typed something. Okay. So okay, yes. Go ahead. We have some videos that are now ongoing. Let's have the videos in. It's 8 o'clock now. We have another 30 minutes to go. So let's have the videos. I'm not sure whether the voice is coming out, but I'll just comment. What you can see now on your screen is once you've gone beyond the entrance through the gatehouse, there's a gatehouse which is all security controlled. There's a long rectangular roundabout right in front of you. If you turn right from what you can see on your screen now, that's where you come into Bena and Didi. So you can see how green the place is with all the solar lights in place. Very green, very clean. All the infrastructure is done. Right in front of you now on the left-hand side, there is, that's Didi. And then on the right-hand side is, on the right-hand side sorry, it's, yeah, this is Bena. Bena Estate is showing on your screen on the right-hand side. Yes, so all those houses you see are Bena Estate. And each of those houses are all sold and people are living there. On the screen now, you can see our security cameras, and then the gatehouse is there. This is where all the controls are. Now the view you see, it's going to the gate, the main entrance. This again, Bena. What you see here right in front of you is Bena Estate. Let me just say a big thank you to all of you who have connected. We have about 108 people already connected on our main streaming webinar. And there are 13 who are connected on TikTok. Thank you very much. We are much impressed and much obliged. So on our program, we've done a video now, and what I would like to do is probably respond to some of these questions as I was doing. What are the requirements once you're interested in a two-bedroom house? Just sending you a message, and then my staff will respond. Yeah, another video is streaming. Now, this is the video that shows you the entrance of Bena Estate. So when you come in, the controls are all there, cameras are there. We have the gates are all automated because it's a smart city. You've got both the entrance and the exit. That's what you see right in front of you. But we have always a security. Mainly we use ladies who's on there with their walkie-talkie. You can see the gate now. It's all automated, electric, and then it opens up. So you drive in after you've been cleared. And right in front of you is Bena Estate. Clean, neat, nicely landscaped. So that's Bena Estate in front of you. Now this is you know, when you exit, when you come out of the estate. Now that's Didi. You know, when you come into Didi, you can see it. And you can see that some of how green it is now. This is the estate that we are going to finish by 1st of October. And mostly what is left is putting the interlocking blocks. And the reason we have not put the interlocking blocks yet is to make sure that all the heavy traffic, it's, you know, less. So works are completed in general, which our target is by the end of this month. Somehow by the first week of October, everything will be ready. But in the meantime, there are people who are living there. There are, you know, quite a number of people who are now living in Didi Estate. But again, guys, you can see the environment, how green the place is. You know, very green, nicely done. And yes, I always admit that we have a lot of challenges in building this, but we are getting there. We are coming up with solutions and you know, really mitigating our challenges, which is normal in business. You face challenges, but you have to move on, and that's what we've been doing. So yes, that video, it's done. So if I may probably go. Okay, others are coming in. This is Saba. What you see in front of you now is Saba Estate, which you can see some of them, they are already roofed, and we plan to deliver it in December. By the way, we are having a meet and greet open house on the 28th of December. So if you're planning to come over to Gambia for a holiday, or you're having your house there, we will send you an invitation where we want, you know, residents to meet, you know, together with the staff and guests to know each other. And obviously it's around Christmas, and people need to celebrate. So we will celebrate together with you. So in general, all the houses that we have sold, latest by December, it should have been delivered. We have 25 minutes more to go. And what you are seeing now, it's right in front of you. That's the entrance as you enter. You can see how nicely paved the city is already. And I told you earlier that we have the petrol station already built, and it's functioning. So yes, we're just showing you the infrastructure, all the street lights, which are all solar lights. You can see the big roundabout, the landscape being very well kept. very nicely done. And anytime you visit, you will be impressed with what is there. You can see some of the trees, very well matured, very green. There's water supply that's running. Power is connected already. So yes, as one can see, different clusters have been sown, and we're just generally showing you the entrance going towards the city. Now, this is obviously the city at night. You can see what it looks like, all solar lights. So whether there's power or not, it will all be lit up. It's safe, very well secured. We invest a lot on the security because that's what people look for. They want to, live in peace and harmony. And that's the main thing that we offer in TAF City, plus obviously a well-serviced accommodation. So we do have an estate management team with an app where if you have complaints, you go through the app and then get all your queries answered. So what you can see right in front of you is really TAF City at night. That is all lit up. You can see all its TAF City at night there. So we have about now this is the petrol station which I mentioned earlier. That's Star Oil. Star Oil is right in front of you. You can see all lit up at night. So if you want to buy fuel, it's there, and then they're going to have a shop, a look bay, and also a car wash bay. So this is all ready now, all finished, built up, ready for people to be serviced. So that's the Star Oil petrol station. Great. Now, probably I can now go back to some of the questions that came up online. We have, let me see. I can hear him. The sound is not coming. Hello, Haji. Thank you. Okay. So I'm just trying to see. Somebody's asking about Guinea-Bissau. Not for now. Then interesting. Feel free to send in your questions. Thanks for the excellent work, Mr. Njie. I am following you for 3 years now. I'm already asked for questions. Okay, fine. And then let me see. This is very done. Feel free to send questions. Please feel free. Watching from Massachusetts, Mustapha Njie. Sergio Bojang is asking, what happens when customers experience income loss? Will the offer continue with a chosen member of the family? I think that's specific. And one can take up an insurance. On things like this, you take an insurance up, and then obviously you pay a premium. So if we can buy, an insurance package, then yes, that will happen. But we all need to be covered by an insurance, and we can look into this. It's a good question. And then, as a foreigner, how do I buy a vacation home? Luciana Philip, just send in your request to our email address, which is info@tafafricaglobal.com, and they will respond to you, take you through the process. Sergio Bojan says, thank you for interest. This depends on the method of payment. Great. No, sorry, that was Binta responding. Karamo Ture, okay, fine. Some compliments are coming up. I'm just looking for the questions now. All right, great compliments. Good. I guess my staff are on. They have been responding to some of the questions that are coming up. So I guess Sergio is still saying this question relates to those whose family members are able to step in and rescue intervention as part of the corporate social responsibility. Consideration for such situation is most helpful. Sergio, I think my response was that you take up you buy an insurance package. I mean, because any asset that you have, you insure it, like the way you insure your cars in case of damage, in case of loss of life, whatever. So we can look into it, and buy an insurance package for this, just in case it happens. Obviously, insurance you pay a premium for it. So I think streets should have names. Yes, these streets are going to have names. We're not there yet. We're going to name the streets. Do you have 4-bedroom in TAF Salon? Yes, we do, but TAF Salon next week we'll be giving a detail of it. What else? Watching from the US, do you change monthly homeowners association fees? For now, the association fees are $500 per annum. That's the association fees, and this includes everything. I mean, cleaning of the streets, electricity, garbage collection, but you pay extra if we're to do anything with your own house, like gardening and so on. How far is the nearest hospital or medical center? There is a health center in next door, C4, but you can go to Brikama, which is much bigger, or Gunjur. They are only about 5 minutes drive. Do you plan some project in Senegal? Yes, we do plan. Yes, Senegal, we're negotiating. We'll be there. But today we're talking about the Gambia. Modou Ba had asked that, can I able to install solar system in the house before plastering? Yes, you can. If you've bought already, please get in touch, and then we'll work together, provide the conduit pipe so you can run your wires. That's Modou Ba. Yes. We have more. I think those are all the questions that came up. Caesar, do you want to come in?
Yes, I want to come in here. Yes, please. I want to come in here.
Go ahead.
Right. I want at this point, to one or two things that one should buy a property in TAF City. Basically, those are the unique features that we have in TAF City, and one should be able to buy a property there, be it for investment or for end users or so. All right. Some of the things that basically that we get, or me and my team always get questions is like, or some of the remarks are like the distance, like Gunjo, But I think with the offtake, with whatever you are getting, I don't think the question matters much. Because I think, like you said in the beginning, TAF City is a new city. TAF is developing over 5,000 homes, and it consists of 7 different estates that are all fenced and gated. In the beginning, like you mentioned, Bena is sold out, Did is sold out, Saba Cluster 1 is sold out. We are now going to Cluster 2, and Cluster 2 is also 60% sold. We've also opened Cluster 3 in the market, but some of the unique features that I think that should convince one to buy. One, when you invest, you want to make sure your investment is safe and secure. All right. One, you have estates. All the 7 different estates are all fenced and gated with 24-hour security, CCTV cameras all over. You have weather sensor in there that measures how clean the weather is and so on. You have a city application or mobile app that you can have access to your property wherever you are in the world. You don't need to be in the Gambia, all right? You just need to have the app in your mobile, and then you should be able to monitor whatever is happening in your property, and you should be able to make comments, communicate with us directly, and all your issues will be resolved easily. You know, there is weekly garbage collection. You know, you have fiber internet. We have quite a few experts that are living in TAF City but working in the United States or UK. You know, and it's not impact. It's not making any. It's making life very easy for them. You know, these are all unique features that what need to consider when you are buying property in the modern day. You know, you can't have such in any development in the Gambia here. I think TAF City is the only development in the whole of the Gambia that has such. All right. And then not only that, we are offering like 10 different houses, 10 different house designs. Like the lowest one being a 49 square meter, which is the most affordable one, with a price range of 59,000. That's the lowest. You know, you have like another two-bedroom, which is a 68 square meter, a three-bedroom, 90 square meter, another three-bedroom. So basically, we have 10 different designs for you that one can choose. And the advantage that you have coming back to pair, somebody mentioned why on average we build small or tiny houses. Okay, this comes with your budget. For the fact that our developments are off plan, you should be able to make modifications on the sizes so long as you are willing to pay for those extras or those differences, because our pricings are all based on those standard sizes. If you are buying a 90 square meter house, the price will be based on a 90 square meter. But if you do wish to increase it, let's say you want to increase it to 110, for example, there's going to be a difference of about uh, 30, 30 square meters. So that 30 square meter will be costed on top of this. So we are open to all these things. So it's not like anything set on stone. You have the opportunity to make modifications on it, because we know it's going to be your home where you're going to live in. So we give you the opportunity to impact, to make your say on it. All right. And coming back to the payments that we have at the minute, in the beginning, I mentioned that we have like 5 different payment options. We have the outright 12 months, we have the 24 months interest free, all right? And we have a 36 months, oh, 36 months, 36 months interest free on our service plots as well. All right. As of today, we have a summer offer until the 30th of September. If you buy or if you subscribe, you will get a 10% discount across all the payments. And if you are buying outright, you'll get an extra 5%. That will make it 15%. So the sales and marketing team is open. If you have any requirements, please send in your questions or your requirements. We'll be able to assist you on them ASAP. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Ceesay. Some of the questions that came whilst you were speaking are that Ali Jao on LinkedIn asked, are you allowed to build an extra space if you wish to do so? For example, building an extra garage. Yes, Ali, you can. You can. I mean, you can always modify with our approval. That can be done. And then Sia Kutubu says, I joined 30 minutes ago late. Are you done talking about Sierra Leone? No, Sierra Leone is next week. Next week, the 8th at 7:30 p.m. GMT. I want 2 beds. I want a 4-bedroom. What is the cost current or offers you have? A 4-bedroom at the moment. So 2 beds. I guess my staff will get to you. They are on. Take their numbers on WhatsApp, or you send an email to info@TAF Africa Global. They'll give you the details. You see, the thing is, you have to be guided by the sales and marketing team. It's not as simple as saying, I want a 4-bedroom and we just give you a price. Because on a 4-bedroom, you can put it up on so many different plots that are available. So then they will have to lead you, give you the options, and then now give you a ballpark figure. That is why every time somebody inquires, we ask for your numbers, and then you will be handled by one of our sales and marketing team. So 2 bets on Facebook. I'm sure my staff will respond back to you quickly with their numbers, so that they will give you guide you on what you want to purchase. Ahmed J says interested to buy in Sierra Leone, but I can see that my Sierra Leonean staff are also on the webinar. If you correspond with them, they will give you the prices. But next week we are having a webinar on Sierra Leone same time. Sajo Bojang says, any provision for disability access? Yes, we're casting ramps, and then when disabled people buy in their houses, will be built to specifications. Because some of these things, they apply, you need to add costs. So therefore, yes, it will be taken into account. But the general public area, there'll be ramps for disability access. Who else? Let me see. Mainly my staff are responding. They respond to all the questions. Thank you so much for all those of you who are connected. We have about 7 minutes to go. So let me allow Ceesay. Ceesay, if you think you have left anything out before I come in, let me give you 3 minutes or so, 2-3 minutes to wrap up, and then I will finally come in. So we end this because I have a lecture, an online lecture to do on good communication at 8:30, which is in the next 6 minutes. So Ceesay, go ahead, your closing remarks.
Yeah, I would like to extend a warm and sincere thank you to everybody who have joined in this interactive session. We hope you've learned a thing or two, and we are actually looking forward to serving you, work with you to get your dream home in TAF City. And our products are actually not only limited to TAF City. We have some other projects like the Tulip Gardens, where we are offering sites and services, and we have some properties in Bruford as well. We have some apartments here in Bruford Gardens. So if you would be interested, you can get in touch with the sales team. You can acquire them through all the payment methods that I mentioned here, be it mortgage, 1-year payment plans, and so on. On that note, I don't have any much to say, but just to say, once again, thank you ever so much for joining us. And back to you.
Okay, thank you so much. As I said, we have 5 minutes before we start the Leadership Academy, and then we'll be on time. Again, to thank all of you, that have connected one way or the other. We can see that we are over 100 people connected, through the social media handles, except for TikTok. TikTok today, we're using the TAF Africa Global account, and there are 28 who are currently connected. So as the CEO of the business, I want to thank all of you on behalf of my board, the chairman, members of the board, and also the staff. We want to thank you for the confidence that you have in us. We also want to extend apologies for any of you that we have had any inconvenience through the challenges of delivering your houses. Building houses in the Gambia is becoming more and more and more of a challenge. But all the same, despite all the challenges that we are here to address them, understanding that there's nothing that's easy in this world. So we address them. There has been some delays, and we will admit that yes, we have had some delays. We have contractual obligations to you, so we owe you an apology. But we do all our best to make sure that we deliver the quality that you expect of us, which is contractual. So this is one thing that I wanted to express, that we are improving by the day. For every challenge that we have, we try to address it. Now, on the vision, as probably some of you would know, this is a business I started 34 years ago. And on a lighter note, I wanted to retire some 7 years back. But, you know, I am still up and running and bouncing, but there's good succession plan. I have quite a number of young people who are in the business. Like you've seen Modou Lamin Ceesay as the head of sales and marketing. And you have Bajan Njie as the general manager, you know, responsible with her team. So I want to thank them for, you know, for all the hard work they put into this business. Aside from that, we hope in Didi, as we said, some clients are waiting for their houses. Some have already taken over their keys. Actually, today I was doing a live, and I was so pleased that I found a family who were moving in. So honestly, that's a major fulfillment. You know, going into a site which was mainly bush and turning it into a residential, you know, a city like what you've seen now. It's I just cannot express how happy I am. Yes, there are questions that are coming up, but responses are also coming up. So I will allow my staff to respond to those. But I will just summarize. So next week, we're doing the same webinar about Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone, we are building 5,000 units. We've already started. People are buying. And we will now give you all the details about properties in Sierra Leone. So if you know any Sierra Leonean that is interested, share our links with them, tell them about the webinar, and we will give you all the details. So again, to my team, to Alpha, who's never seen, who is our head of media, you know, and technology, you know, all the things that I do. I mean, anytime something goes wrong, he's the one who fixes it. We would a big thank you, Alpha and his team. Communication is because of these young people. Again and again and again, I want to thank everybody. It's exactly 8:30, so I'll just switch now from this connection now to the other, which is on the TAF Leadership Academy. So thank you all, and God bless you. We'll end this, but just go and start now on the Leadership Academy lecture. If you want to stay on that one, please stay connected and on the TAF Leadership Academy. Thank you very much, and God bless you.